Okay, time to go do something I'll regret in the morning. Here in Capitol Reef, headed up the Kolob Canyon Trail. Gonna go up just a little ways, mile and a half, and set up camp in a good spot to catch some star trails. My only mistake so far is waiting until crazy late to get started. It's already almost 10 o'clock at night, and this mile and a half will go quickly, but 3 a.m. is going to come all too early. So let's see if I can make it up here without killing myself in the dark, and hopefully get a couple hours sleep before it's time for some star trails. I did walk this trail day before yesterday, and I know that my side trail going up the mountain here is unmarked. Piece of cake during the daytime, but I definitely don't want to miss my turn here at night. Wait. There it is. Okay, we're good. Okay, have the camera set up. We've got plenty of light off of the moon to light up the landscape. We're one day past first quarter, so tons of light there. Camera's set up, and now I am headed to bed. It's time to get some sleep. Hope these clouds clear off by about 2:30 or 3 when the alarm is set. So I'm going to be cowboy camped up here at the overlook, about 100 yards, well, 100 feet or so from where the camera is already set up and waiting to go. For those of you who aren't familiar, cowboy camping is when you sleep under the stars. No tent. So I just have the sleeping bag, I've got my inflatable sleeping pad, and then a couple layers underneath that to protect it from the rocks. And of course, Hawkeye and Woodsy, the mascots, to protect me from the monsters lurking in the night. And especially once that moon sets, it'll be dark and I'll be able to actually not have a spotlight in my eye. So here's to a good night's sleep, because I only have about 3 hours to go before it's time to get up and play with the camera again. Well, a little bit of a minor flaw in my plan. It's comfy in the sleeping bag, and the camera's 100 feet away. But the clouds have moved off. It's beautifully clear. I think I need to just suck it up and go get things started. Camera is going, doing 2-minute exposures at ISO 200. Just taking a stab in the dark here, pun intended. As I was setting up, I was getting test images, running everything, heard something kind of creepy. So down in the canyon, some kind of cat fight, or small mountain lions been hunting and caught something. Ugh. Those of you that have seen some of my older videos might have heard the story that I got stalked by a mountain lion one time. And even though that was over 20 years ago, those critters still give me the creeps. So I'm going to be real quiet from now on. But it's way down in the valley. It's way down in the canyon there. So chances are I'll be fine. I've actually seen a couple of meteors, a couple shooting stars while I was running the test images, and a few of them might even be in the image. And just there a moment ago, a big bright one streaked right overhead. I didn't plan it this way, but we are still in the window for the Orionid meteor shower, and Orion is right there. So I might set the phone camera up to do a little bit of stuff while the DSLR is actually going, and just kind of play around, see if we can catch some of the meteor shower too. Overall, beautiful night. The camera will be running for, actually you can see its screen in the background there. Yeah. It'll be running for about 3 hours, and that means I get a little bit more sleep. Slept all right last night. Did get a touch cooler than I was expecting, but woke up to disappointment. The intervalometer on the camera, piece of junk. It basically stopped. It took 2 pictures, so I got about 5 minutes of star trails instead of 3 hours of star trails, which is really disappointing because it was great skies last night. My consolation is that I did wake up in time for blue hour, and so had great light and just a really pretty easing into the morning. Sun still isn't all the way up. You can see the darkness falling as the Earth's shadow sets and the sun gets ready to come up. So yeah, disappointing, but now I'm annoyed and determined. So I might be back here again tonight to try and get this right. We're gonna get this. I really want to get this because the landscape, as you can see, is gorgeous. And the star trails over this set of mountains will be beautiful when I can get them. Here I am, going back up the hill again. Although it's a late start again, I'm headed up the mountain again. Sleep the night, and I'll do a better job babysitting the camera this time. In a lot of ways, it's ironic that for all of the other astro imaging I've done, I'm still struggling kind of with star trails, which is supposed to be the first type of astrophoto that you take when you start learning astrophotography. That's me, always doing things backwards and the hard way. It's been breezy the whole night here, so I've got the tripod set up super low, and that it keeps the camera stable. Don't have any wind, and I'll be babysitting this for the next 20 minutes or so, just to make sure that the intervalometer is actually taking the photos this time.